Hello friends, and welcome to the Lovely Place channel. Today's story is Noddy's Special Treat. The Noddy character was originally created by an author called Enid Blyton. These stories are very different from her originals, and this story was written in 2003. I will be reading some original Noddy stories in the future, so you can compare them with this one.
It was a big day in Toy Town. Everyone was ready for the prize draw. Chattering excitedly, Noddy and his friends were waiting for Mr. Plod, the policeman, to choose the winning name.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boomed Mr. Plod.
the person whose name I take out of this bowl will win a very special treat. A train trip to the seaside. I wonder who it will be.
A thrill of excitement buzzed through the crowd, and Noddy squealed, "Oh, me! Oh, me! Let it be me!" Everyone chuckled to hear Noddy so keen. "Oh, we're all hoping to win, Noddy," said Mrs. Skittle, smiling. "Especially my little Skippy," she added. "He hurt his leg playing football and missed our family trip to the seaside. So now he wants to go more than anything in the world." Skippy skittled over to Noddy to show his favourite book.
It's all about the things you can find at the seaside. I've read it 100 times. If you win, you can borrow it if you like.
"Thanks, Skippy, that's very kind," said Noddy, smiling at him. Just then, Mr. Plod took a name out of the bowl and said very loudly,
And the winner is Noddy!
"Hooray for Noddy!" everyone cheered. "Oh, how wonderful!" cried Mrs. Skittle, looking really pleased for him.
Here's your prize, Noddy,
Said Mr. Plod. "Oh, wow!" Noddy gasped.
I've won 2 tickets.
Yes, Noddy,
Said Mr. Plod.
you can take a friend with you, and you've got a couple of days to choose who that's going to be.
Before Noddy could even thank Mr. Plod, a hand grabbed him by the shoulder. "Whoa!" Noddy cried as he was tugged away.
It looks like you're going to have a problem choosing which of your friends to take with you, Noddy.
He heard Mr. Plod say. "I had to get you away, Noddy," said Martha Monkey, "before one of those selfish people made you choose them to go with you to the seaside."
Eh?
Gasped Noddy, startled.
What do you mean, Martha? They're my friends.
"I'm your best friend, Noddy," Martha told him. "Some people might pretend to be your friend just so they can have your other ticket." Noddy murmured thoughtfully. "Best friends look after one another, Noddy. That means they take each other to the seaside," Martha added. "Do take me with you, Noddy," begged Martha. "Oh, please, please, pretty please."
Oh, Martha, I don't know. I need time to think about it. But right now, I have to go.
Noddy ran off and Martha wailed, "Wait, Noddy," as she chased after him. Martha Monkey couldn't find Noddy anywhere. The only person she could see was Mr. Jumbo. "Grrr," Martha said crossly as she raced off. "He must be here somewhere." Noddy popped out from behind the big grey elephant.
Thanks for hiding me, Mr. Jumbo. Martha wants me to take her to the seaside,
Noddy explained.
but I can't decide which friend to take.
Can I give you some advice?
Said Mr. Jumbo.
Oh, yes, please.
Said Noddy. "Choose me!" trumpeted Mr. Jumbo. "Choose me!"
Oh, dear.
cried Noddy, and he ran off again. Back home, Noddy found someone working in his garden.
Martha, what are you doing?
He asked. "Just clearing up for you, Noddy. Best friends help one another, remember? And they take one another to the seaside."
Oh.
Gasped Noddy. "Oh!" cried Noddy as Mr. Jumbo appeared, waving a paint roller in his long grey trunk. "Just thought I'd paint your house, Noddy."
But Mr. Jumbo,
Cried Noddy. "No need for thanks," said Mr. Jumbo, "although you could choose to take me to the seaside." "No! Choose me!" cried Martha. "Choose me!" bellowed Mr. Jumbo. The little bell on Noddy's hat tinkled as he looked first at Martha and then at Mr. Jumbo as they shrieked and bellowed, "Choose me!" Noddy ran inside and slammed his front door. When Martha and Mr. Jumbo weren't looking, Noddy slipped out and drove to Town Square. Almost as soon as he'd parked his car, someone opened the door for him. "Allow me, Noddy," said Martha. "I'm sure you'll do something just as nice one day. Hint, hint, like take me to the seaside." Oh! Noddy was dragged onto a bench. Mr. Jumbo wanted to give him some lemonade. "Here, have a seat and choose me," he begged. "No, me!" cried Martha, and they were off again shouting, "Me! Me!
Oh my,
groaned Noddy. Skippy Skittles skittled up to Noddy.
you forgot to take my seaside book, Noddy. Here, look. I've marked the pages you might like.
"That's nice of you, Skippy, thanks," said Noddy.
Have a good trip, Noddy.
Said Skippy. Now Mr. Jumbo and Martha were both trying to give Noddy a treat. "Have this chocolate milkshake, Noddy," cried Martha, "and choose me." "No, have this strawberry milkshake and choose me," bellowed Mr. Jumbo. Me. That night, poor Noddy couldn't escape from Mr. Jumbo and Martha, even in his dreams. He tossed and turned, and he almost began to wish he'd never won the trip to the seaside. What a nightmare it all was. Noddy sat up and tried singing to help him decide. You might want to block your ears for this bit. Here we go.
I can't choose, there's no reason to pretend, neither one's a better friend. I can't choose, it's bad news, trying to make up my mind, in the end I find I can't choose.
Sorry about that. Maybe it will sound better post-production. Noddy couldn't stop thinking about Martha and Mr. Jumbo trying to make him choose them. "Oh, leave me alone," he cried, leaping out of bed. Perhaps Big Ears could help him make up his mind. On the way to Toadstool House, Noddy noticed Skippy's seaside book in the seat beside him. It didn't take long to tell everything to Big Ears.
They won't leave me alone.
Cried Noddy. Said Big Ears. "So Martha and Mr. Jumbo are doing you favours because they both want you to take them to the seaside."
But whoever I choose, the other one will be upset.
Cried Noddy.
What can I do?
"You need to make up your mind, Noddy, then they'll stop pestering you," said Big Ears. "Now, who do you really want to go with? Imagine you're at the seaside."
Okay,
Agreed Noddy, opening Skippy's book.
perhaps this will help me.
"That looks like a nice book," said Big Ears.
Yes, it is. Skippy Skittle lent it to me. He was nice to me even before I won the prize. And he never once asked if he could...
Noddy stopped in mid-sentence. At last he knew what to do.
Hey! I know who I should take.
Mrs. Skittle, Martha and Mr. Jumbo all came to the station to wave goodbye to Noddy and Skippy. "Oh, Martha, I've never seen Skippy with such a big smile," said his mother. Martha grinned. "Yes, Noddy has made Skippy so happy, I guess I'll forgive him for not taking me." Woo-hoo! With a jolly hoot, the train started. There was a loud sniff. It was Mr. Jumbo. "What are you crying about?" grinned Martha. "Even I'm not that upset." "It's not that. It's just that I get sad when someone nice goes away."
Goodbye.
Cried Noddy and Skippy. "Goodbye." And there's Mr. Jumbo waving and sniffing. And that's the end of Noddy's Surprise. And it was first published in 2003 with characters invented by Enid Blyton. Thanks very much for watching. Make way for Noddy, Noddy's special treat. Please like and subscribe to the Lovely Place channel. And bye for now.